What's up to all my little shy, big eye peepers? I hope you guys are well. You know who it is. It's Little Shy Big Eyes, aka Michelle, her Grace. Anyway, okay, let me get right to it because I'm in the library in the quiet space and there's no one in here, so I can be loud as anyway, I'm working on some stuff, but I wanted to come to you all specifically my rideshare individuals. Those of you who ride share for Uber Eats, you drive for Uber, you drive for DoorDash, or shit, you just want a fly ass car. But so let me just tell you, you have to be on the Uber platform. You have to have a certain status with Uber, meaning either I believe it's a gold status member or Uber Pro member, like your girl, because of course I give. Fuck what you heard, I give, right? So I'm coming to you all of that to say, I'm goofy, y'all know how it is, you'll get used to it, that they have a great opportunity, guys. So I just recently rented a Tesla. Yeah, a Tesla, bitch! I was renting a Tesla. All right, and so let me tell you all of the details, everything concerning renting a vehicle through Hertz and being able to ride in a Tesla. Okay, so again, you have to be on the Uber platform, right? You have to have completed a certain amount of rides. And the great thing about it is that you have the unlimited miles. So you can drive 8 hours a day, 20 minutes a day. As long as you pay your fee, you can go out of town, out of state, all of that. So this is for those of you who are on the Uber rideshare platform. You don't have a car and you really want one, right? Y'all saw my hire car with Amera, whatever. We're not even gonna talk about them. We're not gonna give them any credit in this video. But you see how like I was spending a lot of money on a car that barely fucking worked. But this, my darlings, this is a grand opportunity. I had the opportunity to rent a Tesla Model 3. I believe it was a 2021. I'll put some video in there of me chilling in it. And the great thing about it is that you not only get to utilize this vehicle for your own personal use because there's unlimited miles. The big ticket item for me was bitch. Okay, so with the Tesla Model 3, you can bring it to a full charge for about $13. And a full charge will give you 268 miles. Who's buying gas to fill up their tank for $13? I'll wait. Nobody, bitch. So that's where it is for me. Like, you guys know I'm a Wrangler girl and all of that, but now I'm like, yo, get a Tesla because they're efficient on your pocket. You know what I mean? It does take some time to charge them, but the thing about it is that the charging stations are here in Georgia, Lenox Mall, Atlantic Station, out in Peachtree Corners. They're always in an area where you got the grocery store or places to shop or places to eat. So while your car is charging, you can, go shop, go eat. I usually sit in the car, write notes, do what I have to do, make appointments and scheduling and everything. So that's point number one. It is very efficient on gas. So now back to the Uber Hertz Tesla collaboration. And I want you guys to be very careful because I got caught up. I wasn't, I was not paying attention to what I was doing. And I want to make sure that none of you have the same issue because it is a little, not tricky or complicated, but they don't explain. Well, if they didn't explain, I was zoning out. I was just so excited to be in a Tesla, bitch. Anyway, so so now with the Tesla Model 3, you're driving a Tesla, but you also get access, when you're on the Uber platform, you're making bank. You making big bank. Like they literally have you going back and forth to the airport. I'm not sure about you other drivers, like, but if you're in your own personal car and it's not as nice, then you probably will get, what, 1 or 2 airport rides. But bitch, I'm telling you, from the time you turn that app on to the time you turn it off, they are banging you. Boom, boom. Go to the airport, pick them up. And then as soon as you drop off, go back down to the wait station and pick this person up. I'm talking about $50 rides, $70 rides, $80 rides. And the people, they tip you well. So now here's the thing. What they require is, it's like it is $452 a week plus the deposit, right? So when you go in, you have to have in your bank account $652. You also have to have a legit bank account. It cannot be a Chime or one of those other institutions. It's got to be like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase Bank, somewhere that's actually a physical bank. It has to be one of those institutions where you bank at. And now here's the thing. Here's where I fucked up. Because what they'll do is you initiate the account, right? You pay for the week. Depending on your financial institution, the money, it'll be on hold, and then the hold will drop off, right? But you gotta keep that money in there. You can't go spending it, man. You can't go spending it because you have to extend your contract every Friday. Or I went in on a Friday to pick it up, so Friday is when my contract was supposed to be renewed. And they let you do that for 3 weeks. On the 4th week, you have to go back in, close out your contract. So what happened with me is, like, I'm paying and I'm renewing, but I didn't realize they were releasing it. And I was going through some stuff. So when I got there, she closed me out. I had the $652 to renew another contract, but that Monday, I'm at work doing something else, because y'all know I hustle a few things. I'm at work. I happened to go into my account and that shit was negative $2,200. Oh my God, I was stressed out. Talk about stressed out. So don't do the dumb shit that I did. I.e., when you go to renew the contract, make sure that you have the money in the account that you have been using to extend your contract. So that's the issue that I had with them, is that, yeah, I'll pay to extend and they'll freeze the money, but they won't take it. They'll freeze it and then your bank will release it. And then after you go in to renew the contract, that's when they will go in for that large chunk of money. Also, I want you guys to keep in mind that as you're doing rideshare, you're going to use that energy quick. So you might have to charge or recharge the car maybe 3 times a day, depending on, how often or how far you're going. Like if you're driving from, let's say, the airport to way out in Duluth, you're going to use up some energy, bitch. You're going to use it, right? If you're doing a lot of local trips, then maybe not. Forgive my appearance too. Like I said, I'm in the library. I'm grinding. I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm a realtor now. Y'all know that. I sell houses, baby. So hit me up. I changed my last name and all of that. So it may be hard to find me, but just email me or DM me in one of my socials, and I can, give you information on that. So what did we go through? We went on, yes, Uber, Hertz, and Tesla are doing a collaboration. You can now rent a Tesla Model 3, either the standard. I rented the standard for $452. And they have another model, but ain't nobody trying to pay more than $500 a week for no car. I'm just not doing it, especially out here in Georgia. There's a fucking accident every 2 miles. Like, what's going on? Y'all don't know how to drive. Like, come on, bitch. This indicator, I'm not asking you for permission. I'm telling telling you I'm coming over. And what? Like, you in this nice BMW, what you going, like, who does that? You speed up your car so I can't get in? What, you want to cause an accident just to not let me in? Oh yeah, that was a rant. All right, I'm over it. But I mean, come on, for real? Anyway, yeah, so I spoke about your opportunity to drive in the, have the Tesla. You can go wherever you want. You do have to be very careful. The car runs strictly on energy. There's no gas, no oil, no none of that. So if you're playing the music, if you're blowing the heat, because it's wintertime now, if you're blowing the air condition, if you're charging your phone, all of that is utilizing your energy reserves. And you got to be very careful that you don't get stuck, because AAA ain't going to come and charge the car for you, honey. You just out of luck. So that's one of the things that I found was really challenging for me, because I did use it not just for rideshare. I used it to show houses and other real estate things. And I was way out one day. I literally had 19 miles worth of energy. And the charging station was 14 miles away. Oh my God. And the traffic. So like, if you're in traffic and you're running the car, the energy is, is depleting. So that's what I'm saying. Always make sure that you're not like, don't run on E. It's not like a regular gas vehicle. There's not a charging station on every other corner or whatever. You know what I mean? So be wary of that. Also, one of the great things, and I'm gonna put the video in there so y'all can see, Teslas are amazing. Bitch, one day I was showing a property in Woodstock. Now, I know that I'm in the South now, right? And like outside of Atlanta. So anyway, I'm early because I believe that being early is on time, right? So I get there early and I say, okay, let me just go to Kroger. I think it was a Kroger, right? So I'm in Kroger. I go to pick up something to eat, buy me a lottery ticket, because you know how I do. I'm a winner. I win. Anyway, I come out. It's these three big fucking white guys in front of my car. And he was like, you gotta stay right here. We just accosted a thief and he fell on your car. So the cops are coming. I said, what? He was like, and I'm like, what? So, there's video. There's cameras all around the car, right? Check that fuck shit out. Check that shit out right there. So anyway, long story short is that if you just wipe or lean on the car, it'll go into sentry mode and it will record every single thing that's going on around the vehicle, which is, I love that shit. I mean, it's hindsight, right? If somebody's trying to break into your shit, they've already done it, but the car will record it. So you have something to take to the police. And I don't know, I think I covered everything. It's definitely a conversation piece. You can take long drives. You have the option to watch Hulu, Netflix, YouTube on the panel. Everything is all the functionality in the car is in that console, in that little, it looks like a little iPad. All of it is there. Your charging preferences, your security preferences, your locks, your doors, your windows, even putting on the windshield wipers. There's no more dashboard, anything. And so that took some getting used to, but bitch, that shit goes like from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. Now with Hertz and Tesla, they do have security measures on the car, so you can't go over 83 miles an hour. Sucks, but I see why they do that, because these people think, like, it's not a video game, guys. That's real. This is the real streets. I've never seen a car in the hospital, and y'all be bugging, zooming and racing through these streets like that. Like, you gonna kill somebody. You gonna kill yourself. Like, you gonna get there. Like, bitch, the lash appointment, it's gonna be there. You know what I mean? What happened to calling and letting people know you're gonna be late? Or bitch, just don't leave late. You know, leave on time. So that's it. I told you about the charging, where the charging stations are. Oh, it takes about a half an hour to an hour to bring the car to a full charge, depending on where you are. The car will give you indicators on the console and tell you how much energy you've used. The console will also tell you where the charging stations are in, according to your proximity. So I love that. And like, again, it's a chick magnet. You know what I mean? People it's in the back like, oh, this your car, I love it, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, take me out. I'm like, no, but this is a rental. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a conversation piece, and that enables them to give you more tips if you finesse it right. You know, me, as we're at the stoplight, I would show them the different features, tell them why a Tesla would be a great a great investment, because it's definitely an investment. So now here's the thing with the charging, $4.52 a week plus your therms. That's what they call it, therms. So every time you charge, you're not paying up front when you check out or you close out that contract for the after the 4 weeks, and you renew a contract. All the therms that you all your charging will be on that bill. So what I started to do in the beginning was write down every time that I charged, so that I could keep account of how much money I needed to keep in the bank. But girl, that shit went out the window like 3 days, or matter of fact, a week. I think I did it for a week, and then it was just The great thing about it is that I have a corporate job as well, and my corporate job actually has a charging station. So what I did was I bought a SEMA Connect card, or I bought a SEMA Connect subscription. This is it. And so you charge slower, but you charge for less money. So it was $2, I think it's $2 per hour, and then the energy is free. That was a while ago. That was about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So I don't know if the rates have changed. You know, this economy is going crazy. So shit is going up. But yeah, I was able to save a lot on energy. The price of your charge does depend on where you're charging. Like if I charged in Lithonia, it was a lot less than if I was charging at Lenox Mall. Oh, and that's another thing, bitch. Be careful that you're running out of energy and you don't go to a station where they have like 2 or 3 charging stations, and they're always crowded, or they're always occupied. You don't want that. So you're going to make sure you look at your console, see how many charging stations are available before you make that trek. Now, if you are here in Georgia, I would say that the best place to go charge is Atlantic Station, the mall. They have the most amount of chargers there, but it's not safe. Hold on, somebody's coming in. All right, you guys, I apologize. I started the video and someone came in and I got interrupted, and I promised that I would put this video up. I know a lot of people are finding, challenges with having a vehicle and making money. So I hope this was informative. As usual, if you have any questions, or if there's something that I left out in the video, then leave your comments below. If you have rented a Tesla through the Uber Hertz Tesla collaboration, please share your experience in the comments down below. I love y'all. This is your girl, Little Shy Big Eyes. There's a lot of new branding going on. I'm gonna totally revamp the channel. Follow me on my social medias. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. This is me telling you, not asking you, telling you to follow, like, and subscribe. My TikTok, Little Shy Big Eyes. My Instagram, Little Shy Big Eyes. I love all my day ones and all my new followers. I've got a few brand deals, y'all. I got some brand deals coming on some hair, products, on some vitamins, and on some skin products. And I'm gonna continue to do more reviews on cars that I rent, and just a whole host of stuff. Also, if you are interested in something and you want me to cover it, or you want me to give my review, leave it in the comments below. Hope everybody is doing well. Love up on your family and your loved ones. Peace.